Hello, welcome to another video. Today I'll be testing my 1-rep maxes out for the summer program of mine. I had last tested it out the 17th of March and now it's the 17th of June. The kind of way that my mind has decided to work things is to do it by seasons. So first day of spring was the 21st, I believe, of March. First day of summer is the 21st of June. And it feels right, it feels natural to work it like that. I've been pretty good. I'd say I'm actually pretty happy with myself and my progression for it. So let's see. I've only skipped 1 week, and that was right after Labor Day hit, because Monday I usually do bench day, and instead I was drinking, and it took a few days for me to get recovered from that, to be honest. On top of that, my whole daily schedule got shifted around because I started training for another position at work. And, so suddenly instead of getting off at 3, I was getting off at 5:30, which just messes with you. So it took me a little while to work on that. And nutrition-wise, I'd say the first maybe 2/3, 75% of weeks of there, so 8-10 weeks of it, it's pretty on top of the things of getting my 200 grams of protein, on BCAA, on creatine. I just kind of transitioned out of it. I don't know. I got a little bored, and that just happens with me. After about 3 months, I stopped to really remember to do certain things. And my lifts were going up pretty linearly. They're not going linear anymore on progression, but that's okay. Maybe I should get back onto it in the summer now in this next season, and I'm okay to reposition it. Still happy with where I've gotten, of course. One of the other reasons I've been kind of chilling out a little bit the last 4 weeks was that I was doing a Spartan race. So I didn't want to injure myself, and it was very exhausting. It was 10 kilometers on a ski slope, and it was very muddy because it poured rain just before we got onto it. So there was a lot of sliding and slipping on there. So all those little abductor muscles and hip, all those little balance muscles got really worked out for it. And I'm glad I didn't overexert myself, because I probably would have pulled something, to be honest. And yeah, so then the workouts in general, I did push, legs, pull. And then if I completed all 3, and those were hard completions, so I needed to get those done. And if I got those done, then I would do a day for triceps and a day for biceps. I was doing a couple days on Sunday for just conditioning and abs, but I realized I needed more recovery time to hit those strength metrics that I was looking for. Maybe during the summer program, I will be less aggressive at tackling those strength goals, because I've kind of already hit where I've wanted to, and I can focus more on the conditioning and lowering a little bit of this pudge. The programs I've been doing is mostly hypertrophy based. It's 12 sets, 15 sets, 15, 12 reps, somewhere around there. I generally would rest 3 times the set time. So if it took 40 seconds for me to do a set, 2 minutes of rest, and you just kind of round up to the nearest 5. I found that to be very effective personally. Then your rated, perception of exhaustion, or whatever it is, your RPE, changes. It just changes as you get older, and as you get older, there's more responsibilities, more stuff in your life, and so sometimes it maybe took me 30 seconds to do a set. Sometimes it took me 50, a minute and a half even sometimes. And it's better than having, a set of 1.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes of rest time. It usually ended up being around 1.5 to 2.5, but I don't know, kept me a little more at ease on it. It was very casual. With the main compound movements for it, I would rest usually about 5 minutes per set, just because I wanted to try and hit the progressive overload is more important to me than the accessories. So those main lifts were bench press, lat pull down, and front squat. I know I didn't test front squat. I've been testing back squat. That's because it's more viable, I'd say, but front squat is more interesting maybe for me. And with back squats, I have I have high blood pressure and knee problems. So doing back squats at heavier weight for high volume and really pushing myself for it just makes me very dizzy and hurt. So it's not a goal of mine per se, but it's good to test that for strength purposes, I'd say nonetheless, just because there's so much form involved, the outside of just leg strength. You gotta hold the arms up and shit for front squats. But yeah, so that's where I've been working on it. For my bench press, the goal was 3 sets of 8 at 225. I still want to hit 3 sets of 12 for 225 by the end of the summer. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I think it's going to take that long, to be honest. It might take shorter, I don't know. But that's where the calculators for bench say if you can do 12 reps of 225, you can probably hit about 315 on the bench. And that is kind of my goal there, is to say that I can rep out at least one rep of all the weights that I have, to fit on the bar. It would be pretty cool. But I'm trying to take it slower. There's no reason to rush it. And I'm not very ripped. So, maybe I should focus on that a little bit right now. Just, cycle down into there. Yeah, so with the last one, last week I just tested for 225. I wasn't really there yet, and I know I wasn't there, but I figured I should at least know where I am at that spot for the purpose of this video. And I had 8 reps, 7 reps, 6 reps. I'm still in the 215 area, but I'm pretty happy with where the strength was for the bench press that I just saw, because I was at 230 for a max when I tested this in March. So 230, and now I'm doing 225, and I'm repping 225. So yeah, that's really cool. And we'll just keep going from there. We'll see where I'm at now. I'm kind of shooting for maybe 285 would be great this time. We'll see if I can even get there. I've never gone past 265. So I don't know if my neurological connections really will recognize what's going on and let me complete it. We'll find out. When it comes to squat, so my goal really was just to go 2 leg day every day, every week. And I accomplished that aside from the 1 week that I didn't. There were some weeks where, I'd get through all my squats and just say, fuck this, I'm not doing my Bulgarian splits and I'm not doing my calf raises. I'm going home, I'm going inside. And that's totally okay for me, in my opinion. I still got out and put in work. So I think I hit a pretty good benchmark on there. I did 4 sets of 12 at 135 for the front squat. My back squat was at 185, and for 3 sets of 12. And I'm honestly pretty happy with that. I don't really have a goal in mind. Three plates for a squat would be pretty cool, but I think that'll just kind of come when it comes. I'm not really pushing for it. I have a very strong dislike for leg day, so just doing it is enough for me. When it comes to back, my thing was lat pull down, which the goal was 140. That's kind of the most I feel comfortable using for my pulley system, which goes up to 200 pounds, but I don't want to stress it out with, high reps. So I figure a little under 75% max capacity will be pretty healthy for it, for longevity purposes. So yeah, I just hit 140 for 4 sets of 12 this week. Very happy with that, or last week. Very happy with that. And going forward, either I'm going to focus on reducing the rest time for there. So instead of 5 minutes, try and bring that down to 3 times the set time. Either that, or I'm going to switch it out with my landmine lat rows, which is at about 155, and the most I can put on there is either like 210, 220, to fit on the bar. So that would be kind of a nice new metric to go for strength-wise. I'm doing 3 sets of 12 for that. Yeah, but I'm not really going to test those. I'm going to keep doing the weighted pull-ups. I just think it's more interesting. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right. Goal is to beat 235 today. I'm do a little warm up with the bench, 135, get it started. All right, 185. This is you know, what I've been repping for 12, so should be able to pass this. I noticed that my form is pretty shit. I like to have my arms out, and I don't know what feels better for me. At this point, I'd rather do what feels better for me. Maybe I'll scoot it in though if it stops feeling as good. We'll see. Alright, 205, try and get like 3 reps maybe, and then starts going into 1 reps from there. $225, 2 plate. Oh. 250. This shit's gonna suck. $260. I don't think I've ever done 260. I picked it up just a second ago, and this is where I'm starting to just feel the lack of neurological connection. You know, my body's like, yo, this is fucking heavy. This is weighing on your spine right now. So, yeah, we should probably start going up by 5s after this. I think I can hit this though. Going for 270. This is something different. This is all form now, so we'll see. I don't have the form yet for this type of weight. We'll see what we got. Nah. Should have gone up for 265. Thought I could handle it. Couldn't handle it. Maybe next summer, or at the end of summer, try and maybe go for 285, I don't know. Alright, take it though. That's what, plus 25 pounds on it, when I wasn't even really focused on that hard. We'll take that. So after that, squatting, my mental is a little more realistic with the bench. Just having not gone past 230. Like doing 264, 265 back when I was like 19. You know, I don't know if I have the neurological connections to really get past that again. We'll see. But I think the hardest part's gonna be lifting it off probably. I'll get to know from there. But it's okay. Progress is progress. That's all I'm looking for. You know, even if my 60% of the 1 rep max is staying, you know, where my 2 plate is consistent, I'm happy with that. It's more than a lot of other people, so we'll take it. Still got to warm up, so 135. Just get a couple reps out of it. $185. I shoot for maybe 5 reps of this, something like that. $205. I feel pretty warmed up, so I think I'm just gonna do 1 reps from here. Just save my energy. $225. Little 2-plater. Let's get it. $235. Home gym. Yeah. 45. Let's do it. Hardest part's getting it up. 255. Only up from here, baby. 260. 260. 265. Damn. Alright. Weighted pull-ups time. Starting off with the body weight. 10 pounds. That was 25 before. This is actually 35. So let's do it. Alright, 40 pounds. Let's do this. Alright, big kahuna. The big kahuna, 45 pounds. Let's do it. Alright, so I'm pretty bored. I've been doing this for hours today, so I'm just gonna take the W on the 45 weighted pull up, call it a day. And yeah, the overall thoughts on progress here, according to these weights. You know, those calculators they have, they're complete bullshit, man. They were saying that I was gonna be able to do 185, 285, 290 with the bench press. It got to 260, and that, like, I mean, maybe if someone was helping me pull it off, could have got to 270, but I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. So, yeah, that's what it is. It's still progress. You know, I went up 35 pounds on my bench press with 30 pounds up on my squat, or 25 pounds up on my squat, rather. So, yeah, I'm definitely taking those W's. Yeah, 30, 25, and then weighted pull up. Yeah, I hit my 45 weighted, which I'm happy with. So, and I'm not training to be a powerlifter. So, you know, we take these things. Hopefully, as summer goes on, I start losing a little bit of the fat body weight percentage. And, you know, now I'm pretty happy actually with the strength that I'm at, you know, where I'm repping out. So just keep there, try and get the RPE down, you know, slowly progress it, you know, less aggressive. But, yeah, so there you go. We'll see what the summer brings us.